Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakakwadash, double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone, and shout out to all the Akim pushing out this word, truth, and sincerity. Alright, I'm going to talk about the event that happened a few days ago with the little MAGA kids, the Native American in that the BHI group, the Hebrew Israelite group. I know a lot of people already know about it, but I had stumbled upon this article right here. It's a South Warren High School situation under investigation. So we got these Edomites here, and they're posting up this sign, this poster of this kid because overnight that kid pretty much became a meme. It says, if you can see right there, it says "Stand your ground" on the picture. Yeah, this is only a paragraph. I'm just gonna say that the faculty is investigating. They're trying to find out who put up these posters. Alright, so I'm going to read this precept right here. It's 2 Corinthians 13:8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. And so as you know, what happened during this event, like a lot of scoffers, gainsayers, and just pretty much a whole bunch of Edomites, a slew of them, came up to these Hebrew Israelites that were preaching the word, and they got real proud. They were acting real crazy. There were some other clips where I saw where the kid he took his shirt off. He was actually just acting carnal. Alright, so bring this precept again. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. See, these Edomites, they're scrambling right now because they're pretty much trying the best they can to fight against this truth. With their little meme poster right here, that's not gonna work. If anything, this whole event woke up a lot of people. Alright, this is 2 Ezra 2:48. So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Yeah, so getting into this thing, you should already know the deal. You should already know there's going to be scoffers coming against you. You should already know there's going to be a lot of strife. But if it says, then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. So you got to be steadfast and unmovable. So whatever the wiles of the devil he throws at you, you have to make sure that you can take it and throw it back harder. All right, this is Jeremiah 1:16. I will pronounce my judgments on my people, because their wickedness in forsaking me, in burning incense to other gods, and in worshipping what their hands have made. Verse 17. Get yourself ready, stand up and say to them whatever I command you. Do not be terrified by them, or I will terrify you before them. Verse 18. Today I have made you a fortified city, an iron pillar, and a bronze wall, to stand against the whole land, against the kings of Judah, its officials, its priests, and the people of the land. They will fight against you, but will not overcome you. For I am with you and will rescue you, declares the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So I bring this precept out because, I know some Akim already know that there's already gainsayers who are actual Israelites. Just a bunch of simps wearing their MAGA hats, siding with the kid right here, and it's all set up too. If you haven't caught wind of it, all three of the people were pretty much bought and paid for. But nonetheless, they're taking that side of the Edomite, because just right here in this precept, against the kings of Judah. Now the 2/3 they're not kings of Judah, but it's still talking about our people, the Israelites. All right, this is Jeremiah 15:20. I will make you a wall to this people, a fortified wall of bronze. They will fight against you, but will not overcome you. For I am with you to rescue and save you, declares the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Verse 21. I will save you from the hands of the wicked and deliver you from the grasp of the cruel. So it's just backing up what I was saying. Because you being out there, you're going to experience this, and even more now so that this was on the news. It gets worldwide, and we have Esau over here, pushing that vibration out. But you gotta stand stiffly for the Lord. You have to call upon His name, because you have all the tools. You have all the tools to beat Esau and his devices. All right, so this is Psalms 61 and 1. Hear my cry, O Yahweh, attend unto my prayer. From the end of the earth will I cry unto thee when my heart is overwhelmed. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I, for thou hast been a shelter for me and a strong tower from the enemy. I will abide in thy tabernacle forever. I will trust in the covert of thy wings, Selah. Yeah, so basically, like Esau, he's got to do all this extra stuff. We just have to keep doing what we've already been doing. Calling upon the name and just having faith. All right, this is Psalms 144, verse 2. My goodness and my fortress, my high tower and my deliverer, my shield, and he in whom I trust, who subdue my people under me. Yeah, because we're our power is the power, and their power is Satan. And what's crazy is our power is over Satan, so they're basically losing. All right, so this is Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So we don't have to go on the internet and make silly memes to push whatever agenda, because the agenda is on the highways and hedges. Let's see if I can pull that one up right now. Now I'll just bring up this precept. This is Luke 14 and 28. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish? Right, so, like I said, joining in this thing, you should already know the deal. Like, you should already know that Satan is gunning for you. Alright, this is 1 Peter 4 and 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trials which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers in Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the Spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. Yeah, so like if scoffers come to you, don't be dismayed, don't be surprised, be aware and ready for it. If they throw water balls at you, cigarette butts at you, because these are things that have happened before. It's just that now it's going to happen in a higher level. Just be not dismayed, because the servant is not greater than the master, and you have to count that as a blessing, because those people on the outside, basically, they're not going to be throwing cigarette butts at each other for whatever reason. I mean, they might, but like they're throwing it at us because we are the prophets of the Most High. And that's 100% truth. Not to brag or boast, but because here at Great Millstone, it's 100% truth. Because I don't really know the other BHI, so to speak, that was being targeted there, but I recall that they were saying that they needed GMS to be there so they can send out the Hebrew curses. Because once the group like does a victory, so to speak, to like all these other BHIs, like they're gonna want to level up. They're gonna get pompous and real like how this Edomite's looking, like thinks he can take on the whole world. But the thing is we are not of the world. All right, this is John 15 and 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Yeah, so it's just visual reference. They hate the truth, basically, and it's cutting them. And also this is a so-called Jew too. So it's cutting them deeper than everybody else, because other people are just Joe Blow Edomites. But that guy actually grew up, learning something about the scriptures. All right, so this is 2 Peter 3 and 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts. So all these gangs of people, even this Amalekite right here, like their whole agenda is personal. Like it's like they're not really trying to complete anything. They're just trying to get street cred, so to speak. Like these guys right here, they're just pushing this meme so they can feel good about themselves. And it's not really gonna lead. Like you can already tell, it's not leading anywhere. It's a silly meme of the moment. But the prophecies, those are forever. The kingdom of Israel is gonna be forever. All right, this is Matthew 10:28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Yeah, so like I said, man, like they're gonna be throwing things at us. They're gonna be threatening us, but you have to stand your ground. Just like how this poster says. Because you have to stand stiffly for the Most High. All right, well that's all I want to speak on this video. Hopefully it was edified. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakak Wadash, and Shalom Amakim.